Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I will be doing a Paladin Essence Guide for patch 8.2. So essences are a new thing here, so it's going to completely change us the way we kind of play a little bit for every class, let alone Ret, because we're going to have new abilities to put in, and we need to know which ones to choose, which ones are the best, which ones do the most damage, etc., etc. So this is, I want to stress, this is for June 27th. Things are subject to change. The simulations are in, and this is the damage output as of June 27th. I want to definitely stress that for down the road if anyone stumbles into this video. I will update if there's major changes to it. I don't think they'll be major, but I do see possible nerfs coming, but we'll see how that goes as it goes. Oh, so let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to do this in two different ways. So we're just starting patch 8.2 right now, so you're not going to have rank 3 of things right away. So what's best at rank 3 might not necessarily be relevant, let alone we're not going to have 3 things unlocked, we're only have 1 thing unlocked. So at first let's go and look at the best essences at rank 1. So this is when you first get them. So the number 1 ranked essence at rank 1 is Vision of Perfection. So this essence, as you can see here, is your spells and abilities have a chance to activate Crusade. I'm talented into Crusade, otherwise it would be Avenging Wrath, for 25% of its base duration. And then the minor power reduces the cooldown of Crusade by 15.3%. So it reduces the cooldown of it and has a chance to proc it, basically, just in the middle of fighting, 25% for 25% chance of its duration. I'm assuming that's like 1 proc a minute, or maybe 1 proc every 2 minutes. Basically 1 proc in the middle of the cooldown of it, most likely, would be my guess. I don't know that for sure because I don't have it yet. So the way you get this is you get this in Operation of rank 1. You get this in Operation Mechagon from King Mechagon. So you might want to target that one as your first essence, and you might want to use that for a while. And it's also just a good essence later on, which we'll get into. So as soon as Mechagon opens, you're going to want to get that essence and probably equip that one. The second best one is Essence of Focusing Iris. So this is for rank 1, the major power. Focus excess Azerite energy into the Heart of Azeroth, then expel that energy outward, dealing X amount of fire damage, almost 100,000, to all enemies in front of you over 2.6 seconds. That's what it is for me. I'm sure it changes for haste and stuff. And then the minor power, focus energy, your damaging spells and abilities grant you 22 haste for 4 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. This haste is lost if you stop using spells or abilities against the initial target. So it's not good for cleave. This is single. I should also point out, this is for basic single target patchwork fighting. Again, so Essence of Focusing Iris is the second best at rank 1. And then Memory of Lucid Dreams is the third best at rank 1. You get this from, you get this one from, I don't think I said where you get Essence of Focusing Iris from. You get this from doing a Mythic Plus dungeon. Once Season 3 starts, so you have 2 weeks from like now when I'm making this video. And that will drop off of your challenger's catch at the end of a dungeon that was Mythic Plus 4 or higher. So it's an easy one to get rank 1 of, and that'll be your, again, your second best one at rank 1. So you'll be able to get that one pretty easily. So Memory of Lucid Dreams, you can already get this one. You get this one by just getting up a follower in Nazjatar to level 3, or a bodyguard or whatever, and then just completing the quests that unlock from that. And then you'll get the Memory of Lucid Dreams. So this is the third best one at rank 1. I'm doing 3 because eventually you'll have 3 major powers, I believe, once everything's unlocked. You clear your mind and attune yourself with the Heart of Azeroth, increasing your holy power generation. So this is similar to a ring that was in Legion, and just like Vision of Perfection is similar to the trinket that dropped in Nighthold that they had to nerf for us a few times. And the minor power, your spells and abilities have a chance to refund 50% of the holy power spent and heal you for 8,740, at least for me. So again, that are the top 3 at rank 1. I wanted to give an honorable mention to Crucible of Flame, which is the one you start with. It's a pretty decent one, and the minor power is also pretty strong on that one. and basically it's an easy one to use, and if you want to use that one you can, because it ends up becoming a decent one anyways later on. So these are the best overall ones to choose from at rank 3. So when you're ranking them up, I do believe that they go up to rank 4, but I don't think those simulations have been run yet, and when that is available I will do an update video on that. So, the number 1 at rank 3 is Condensed Life Force. Call upon Azeroth to summon a Guardian of Azeroth for 30 seconds, who impales your target with spikes of Azerite every 2 seconds that deal 7,553 fire damage. So this lines up with our Avenging Wrath of Crusade because it lasts with it. The only difference is it is a 3-minute cooldown instead of a 2-minute cooldown. And then your spells and abilities have a high chance to impale your target with a spike of Azerite, dealing a certain amount of fire damage. So it's just a damage buff, but it's just the strongest one right now at rank 3. So Vision of Perfection, we already went over what that one is. That is the one that has your Crusade randomly proc, or your Avenging Wrath, and then it reduces the cooldown of it. At rank 3, it's still the second best. So it's first best to rank 1, second best. This is just one you're going to want to get, right? You're going to want to get this one, level this one up. It's going to be good throughout the patch, even with nerfs and stuff. It just depends on where they put it, because it's always good to buff up our Wrath. We're just a cooldown class. We don't do much without cooldowns. And then third best one is Crucible of Flame. So again, I gave that one an honorable mention at the beginning, and it's the one you start with, and it's the third best one at rank 3. So you will be able to now, of course, I should clarify, because I believe I said you can get 3 major powers. You only get 1 major and 2 minors. Now the minor powers do differ, and I'm not going to get into those in this video per se, because we're not going to really worry about it yet. Those aren't until way later anyways. The biggest thing I wanted to get out was the best rank 1 ones. I wanted to include the best ones at rank 3. Again, these are subject to change, and I'm expecting them to change. So I'm expecting to have to do an update video probably in a month or so, and that's probably about where they'll stay for the rest of the patch. So just to get you started again, let's just go over rank 1 one more time. This is where you're starting out. Get Vision of Perfection if you can. That's the one you're going to get again from King Mechagon in the dungeon, and you can just use that one at rank 1 until you start ranking them up. And then Essence of Focusing Iris, and then Memory of Lucid Dream. And then if you just want to use Crucible of Flame, that one's pretty good too. If you're not completely worried about min-maxing, that one's pretty good as well. So you always have that option too. So yeah, hopefully this helps some people out. I know I had some worries about figuring out these essences myself. Hopefully people can get the right essences, and they're at least all the ones that are currently the best for us are not too hard to obtain, which is good. And yeah, hopefully everyone has good luck getting them. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel if anything, if this video helped you, or any video has ever helped you, or if you just feel like helping me out, because that would help me out a ton. And other than that, everybody have a good one.